Hey, welcome everybody to Season 4, Episode 1 of your D&D Workout Comedy Show. I am so glad you are here tonight hanging out with me, ready for another adventure. If you are brand new to the show, welcome you guys. My name is Cameron. I'm going to be your coach and your storyteller as you do some epic, heroic stuff. So if you are new out there, sound off, introduce yourself, say hello. We would love to welcome you to our nerdy workout crew, our workout buds. And if you've been here before, then sound off as well, you guys. Tonight, I want to know what your hero would be. So what class, what type of hero? Would you be a fighter, somebody who wields a sword or a bow? Would you be somebody with magic? Would you be somebody taming wild beasts? What type of hero would you be? And that sound right there, I have to give such a huge shout out to all of the awesome supporters. Those of you who tipped before the show even started. That right there was Michael. Thank you, Michael. Also, thank you to Melissa, to Cheryl, to Bambi, to Sarah, Casey, Stacy, also my buddy Adam over in England, Morgan, Shannon, I cannot wait to play Elder Scrolls Online with you, as well as my buddy Steven, who's been kicking butt with us for weeks. Thank you guys so much for your tips before this show even started. Y'all are rock stars. But as we are logging in and as people are stopping in to say hello, see if I can get the comments to show up on here. There we go. Oh, Shannon, thank you. Liking the facial hair. Time to trim the beard. I was ready for something a little bit different. I also trimmed my head hair. Did I do okay? During quarantine, I've gotten slightly better at this skill. But as you guys are logging in, before we dive into the show itself, a couple of quick nerdy jokes for all my friends out there. So next name I see popping up in the comment list is going to be Kim. Kim saying, not so much of a hero in the spotlight as I'd be the drunk at the bar giving gossip for other people's quests. Kim, oh yeah, I would be in that tavern too. I would be the fool who'd be up on the bar dancing, trying to make a couple of gold coins. So to you, Kim, first nerdy joke of the night. All the jokes for this opening sequence are going to be about the number 4, since this is the start to season 4. So first one. Oh, you're cracking me up. Oh, okay. So I recently, and by recently I mean pre-COVID, so over a year ago now, had to fly, and I had to fly through Delta. And I got to the Delta check-in office, and the lady says to me, she says, there's going to be a 4-hour delay. And I said, why is that? She said to me, well, the pilot heard a strange noise coming from the engine, and it's going to take us 4 hours to find a pilot who can't hear that noise. Delta Airlines. Yeah, don't trust them. All right, who do we got next? Oh, my buddy Alan, my man, who I've been playing some Guild Wars 2 with and some Elder Scrolls with. Alan saying, definitely wouldn't be the adventurer. I'd be the tavern boy serving food to the crazy heroes shouting about their recent victories. To be fair, in Season 1, you were our tavern boy. We got attacked by the goblins, so it checks out. So Alan, recently I bought something super lucky. I got myself a knife that can cut 4 loaves of bread at once. Yeah, it's a 4-loaf cleaver. All right, you guys, one final one, then we're going to get into the workout itself. Last of our nerdy number 4 jokes. Who do we got? Sandra! Hey, Sandra! Our sassy queen Sandra from our earlier seasons. Liking the trim haircut, thank you. I feel more aerodynamic. I think I'll burn fewer calories because I'm going to move so fast through the wind today. So over to you, Sandra. This last nerdy joke is actually about the first couple of dates I went on with Margaret long before we got married. So on date number 1, she thought to herself when she saw me, she said, wow, nice shirt. He looks pretty good. Date 2, she thought, wow, another nice shirt. Date 3, okay, the first shirt again. Date 4, well, he only owns 2 nice shirts. And that's why she costumes us, because pre-Margaret, I made our costumes. We did not look nearly as good. Well, let's get into this, you guys. Let's make this happen. So I'm going to get out of my Ren Fair duds into my tank top of many colors. an outfit only a little bit more blinding than my white flesh of not performing in the sun. Jessica saying, definitely the crone in the woods. Yeah, I've been there too. That's me right now. I am the crone hiding my grays behind some dye in the woods. So let's start off, you guys, by marching in place, and let's make this happen. So if you are brand new to this show, here is what you can expect from tonight. We're going to do a very quick recap. If you are brand new, this will catch you up on what you need to know. Being the start of the season, though, there's not going to be too much to catch you up on because we're going to be laying out a whole new story tonight. After that, we're going to do a quick warm-up for our muscles, gentle warm-up, getting our bodies into it. Take it at your pace. If I suggest a move and you decide to want to go a little slower, maybe instead of a jog, you want to do a march, go with what works for your body and make it happen. After that, we are going to get into a spell slinging workout. Now, this is designed for beginners, but I will have modifications to make it more challenging for those of you who really want to push things tonight. Now, nothing is going to be needed for this workout except your awesome self, which you've already brought, so we're ready to rock. There will be a couple of moves that will be on the ground. So if you do want to have a towel or a mat to throw down, I think there'll be 2 moves. Most of it's going to be standing and pretty accessible. I'd like to make the first episode of a new season kind of gentle so we can ramp things up as the season progresses. Oh, I see my beautiful wife sneaking in with the puppy. They're coming back from a walk. Oh my goodness, the cuteness attack.
Yeah, she's so cute and she's so attacked.
Oh, I love it. Wow, look at that beautiful girl.
You are a good dog. Good dog.
You're our favorite, sweetie. Go have fun.
Bye.
All right, you guys. So marching in place, that is what to expect for today. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. This one is special, though, because we are going to add in some choose-your-own adventure elements. So at the end of the episode, you will get a question. You guys can debate it in the comments, and whatever answer gets the most choices, that will be what directs our story moving forwards. So you will get to decide how we try to solve this mystery that we're setting up in today's show. But let's do this, you guys. So starting off now with a little bit of our previously on, let's do a quad stretch while we do this. So raising one leg up, you can hold onto a wall or a chair, hug your leg in, hold for 2 seconds, and switch. So previously on, you guys are the Wayfarer. You are a magical warrior that travels the land, trying to bring peace to the world. You are formidable, you are brave, you are talented, and you are good with both spells and sword. However, your greatest weakness? No, I'm not gonna say weakness, I'm gonna say it's your greatest strength. It is what separates you from the other heroes, and that is your friends, the friends you've made along the way, the friends we've made in this show. Let's do a side stretch, stretching across to the side. Chief among these friends that you've made is your best friend, your battle corgi, Rin Tin Ricky. Together, the two of you have battled fearsome opponents and managed to succeed. All thanks to your amazing teamwork. And together, you're ready to once again head out and be heroes. All right, you guys, it's time to get started. So get yourself into a clear bit of space. We are ready to dive into this story. I got to give a quick shout out to all of the supporters, all of the tippers of this show, those who make this possible, some of which have characters named after them. If you want to get a character named after you, the way to do that is to tip and support the show. All the info for that is in the video's description. It's also in the discussion section of the Facebook group. Venmo, PayPal, Zelle. It's super easy. Check it out. Throw a couple of gold coins into a bard's hat. But let's do this, you guys. So a gentle jog or a march in place. Let's get our butts moving. You and Rin Tin Ricky, last we saw, we're up in the mountains saving the Basset rounds from Cthulhu. A bit of time has passed. You guys made it over to the Maximum Puppy Spa and had a lovely time with all your new dog friends. You then head off to find a new adventure, and you heard some rumors. You followed these from tavern to tavern, and we now find you and Rin Tin Ricky jogging along a bubbling brook through a fern-filled forest, leaping across mossy stones. So let's do a side-to-side step side, quick steps. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you can do side hops across the mossy stones. Make it happen, you guys. According to the rumors that you heard in the last tavern, this stream, this brook, will lead you to Klackenheim, a bizarre city you've never visited, but you've heard tell that it's known as the traveling city. It walks the world on metal legs using gears and steam. Personally, I do not know a lot about steampunk. I kind of prefer my punk to be through the air fryer. I find that it's still got the full flavor of punk, but not high in calories. Steampunk is a little bit too bland, I find. All right, let's keep moving, you guys. Beside you, Rin Tin Ricky's ears perk up. You look around. Let's shift to a twist. So twisting to the side, and I'm rotating my leg as I twist up onto the toe, twisting, rotating on the leg, twisting side to side, warming up our back, our core, our whole trunk, as well as our legs. The woods hush. You look around, but nothing is moving besides a tall, bone-white, rotted tree gently swaying despite the lack of a breeze. It claws at the sky with empty branches. All around you, there's a strange smell, a rot. Oh, it smells like manure. Let's quickly clear the air in front of our faces with rapid shifting. Which hand is in front? Right in front of the face. I think when we go to the Ren Fair priviews, I do the exact same motion. If anybody walks out with a blue hand, that is because their cell phone fell in. They got Smurf armed, reaching for it. Let's see what we're saying in the comments. And Lee's saying, so it looks like something came up and I'm unable to make it. Oh no! Will there be another live workout video next week? Let me know. That is okay. You've been to so many of these. The video will be available later. It'll be available tomorrow. We'll make sure you can still work out and get fit. All right, you guys. You are wafting that smell away. Do you happen to know what stinks and sounds like a bell? Dung. The ground begins to vibrate and massive mushrooms wrap through the leaves. Quickly shift to a high step. So getting our knees up, engaging our core. I love seeing those laugh emojis popping up. I'm glad you like my horrible humor. The ground rumbles. The dirty, muddy leaves separate and humongous mushrooms rip through. They're on stalks that reach 6 feet tall, covered in pock-marked faces. You see arms and legs extending out, holding spears and clubs. Oh no. It's murderous mush dooms. Did you know that Super Mario didn't actually get bigger when he ate the red mushroom? He got high. You're doing great, you guys. Morgan's saying, no, that was a good poop joke. I'm glad you liked that previous one. Grant, hey Grant, glad you're back, man. Saying that's my son's new favorite joke. I love that your son works out with you. He is such a cool dude. Aspen, we think you're amazing, dude. Way to work out as a family. All right, you guys, keep it moving, keep it moving. You're doing great. The mushrooms are bursting through. You see them holding their weapons, glaring at you. You and Rin Tin Ricky know it's time to get out of here. Let's backpedal out of this place. So let's shift now into a reverse lunge. So you're gonna step one leg back, come down just a little bit. If you're feeling warm though, come a little bit lower. Step up and switch. Go to the amount that feels good to you. We want to get our quads warmed up, our knees warmed up. So don't overdo it here at the beginning, but keep moving. Whatever you decide to do, just keep moving. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be something. And that's a heck of a lot better than nothing. You're doing great, you guys. You begin to backpedal. All the mush dooms turn, and as one, they throw dozens of spore-tipped spears right towards you. You're gonna need, oh man, you're gonna need to do something here. Rin Tin Ricky, he leaps behind you. He knows the plan. He's been with you before. He knows it's time. You cut your arms through the air and you weave a magical shield into being. So together, you guys, we're gonna go side uppercut together, okay? Side uppercut together. Switch which hand you start with first. Make it happen. Your arms crackle through the air. A glittering shell forms inches in front of you. The spears slam into it, and they burst into burning shards. Keep moving, you guys. I'm getting a little winded trying to do this script while I do this. I hope you're doing better than me. The mushrooms, they move to the side and they attack to the right. Pull it to the right with your block and back to center. The mushrooms, they pull over to the left. Pull your shield to the left and block. I'm so dyslexic. I totally went the wrong way on both of those. You've got it, you guys. They are not fazed by your blocking, though. The mushrooms move to encircle you. Their spears are ready. You know, recently I went over to my car and I found a spear right through the windshield. I was so upset. That's the last time I asked Joss Whedon to wash it. Okay, if you get that joke, you're my kind of nerd. All right, you guys, it is time to get out of here. Let's move it. We don't want to get surrounded. So everybody, fast feet. This can be a quick march or it can be a quick jog. Whatever works for you. If you have neighbors, I would say do a quick march so you don't pound the floor. But I say go for it. Just really pound it. Really go crazy. Make them think that you're up there like doing the worst IKEA build ever. Just really smashing things. Terry's saying, so bad. Trista's saying, poor wash. Yeah, I love that character. I will be a leaf on the wind. All right, you guys, you get moving. They're surrounding you, though. You move over to the left. Grapevine left. Grapevining, you're putting one foot behind and in front to the side, okay? Grapevine, left. But they're there. You look over to the right and try to escape. Grapevine, but they're there too. Fast feet, you guys, a little bit faster. They are all around you. It looks like they want to do things the hard way. Rin Tin Ricky growls. You prepare each fist as arcane flames begin to cover both of your hands. Hard way it is. Looks like it's time to make some fried mushrooms. All right, you guys, if you are ready to cook up some combat and for this workout to happen, throw a thumbs up on the screen. Let me know you are ready to make this thing happen, you guys, and have some fun. I'm already burning like crazy. Oh, and Michael, thank you for the tip. Super appreciate that, Michael. Quick toast to you, my man. Man, love seeing those thumbs up popping up. Bambi, I'm gonna choose to believe that your yummy was in regards to Michael, and I agree. He is quite yummy. All right, you guys, time to get into our workout. We are gonna do six different workouts through this. You can totally do it. I believe in you. You've gotten this far, and you've got the rest in you. So let's do this, you guys. Your fire is fully charged. Both hands up, right up here by your cheeks, okay? We're gonna be doing quick jabs. So jab, jab. I'm bringing my shoulder up, protecting the side of my head. Jabs. My buddy Alan Bell taught me that. Keep your defenses up, or he will punch you in the side of the head. I know you're out there, Alan Bell, ready to punch somebody in the side of the head. You're watching right now, I bet giggling, while also preparing to shatter another mirror with an archery arrow. You crazy man. Quick jabs, you guys, quick jabs. Your fire is fully charged. Spears, though, they come flying towards you so quickly. Uppercut, uppercut, duck. Good job, back to your jabs. They ricochet off. However, your own swirling balls of fire shoot towards them. Your swirling balls of fire. I should have wrote that differently. I apologize. Your fists of flames rocket towards them. That sounds less graphic. Much better. The mushrooms lower their heads, linking their mushroom caps and creating a shield wall. Alan's saying, oh my God, I hit you once. Yeah, once was enough, dude. They form a shield wall. Your flaming fists ricochet off of it and back towards you. Throw up a shield, uppercut, uppercut, duck. It shoots harmlessly past you. However, your own attack has done little more than push them back slightly. Slightly, though, is all you need. Rin Tin Ricky takes their moment of distraction and charges in behind them. Faster jabs. Let's keep them distracted. He gets in right behind their legs. Your battle corgi is prepared and ready to trip them up. Let's time this out perfectly and knock them out. So here we go, you guys. Time to put some extra force behind these pushes and go mushroom tipping. Tripping? Mushrooms? Sounds a lot like college for some reason. This explains my shirt so much. All right, you guys, time for some super fire fists. Big spell we're going for this time. So level 1, you got 3 choices for this one. Level 1, if you're new to working out, I want you to step forwards, jab. I'm twisting through my hip, jab. Then switch, okay? Jab. Just like that. Level 2, you're gonna come into a slight lunge and up. So I'm lowering that knee a little bit as I step forwards, okay? Switching with each one. Level 3, you're gonna be going all the way down. So your knee just hovers right above the ground, and then when you come up, bring that knee up towards the chest, and then down for your punch, okay? So pick the version that works for you. Go as deep as feels good on your knees. You can always go deeper as we go. Time to make this super punch happen. Here we go, you guys. Begin. Your fire slams right into the central mushroom, knocks it back, and makes it trip over Rin Tin Ricky. You now have an opening. Your next flaming fist goes flying in. This time, instead of ricocheting back, it bounces among them like a ping pong ball. Like a pinball? Yeah, pinball. Let's go with that. Your fire fist bounces, boom, 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 seizing several of them into flames. You fry multiple mushrooms with one flaming fist. Get a little bit lower if you can, you guys. A little bit lower into your lunges. You've got this, you and Rin Tin Ricky working in perfect harmony. He gets in position, you hit him with force, and you knock them over. The two of you have been through so much. You've battled and befriended the Dragon Reinhardt. You defeated the Lich King Ferguson. And you stopped Cat Thulu from breaking into our reality. No stinking mushroom topping is gonna stop you now. All right, you guys, rest for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jessica Dyke saying, badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom. Snake, snake. All right, back into it, you guys. You've got this. Do you know what Mozart and a prize-winning mushroom have in common? They're both famous decomposers. To your right, there is a crackling in the air, and a blue orb forms beside you. What is this? You glance over and hear a wild voice coming through.
Oh, Wayfarer! I found you! Most excellent!
The mushroom sees your moment of distraction, and suddenly, oh no, a net made of mycelium, of the little mushroom roots, but it's formed thick. It's coming right over top of you. We've got to get out of this thing. All right, you guys, this part is going to be a little bit of groundwork. So if you want to throw down a mat or a towel beneath you, you can. I have those spiky sweet gum balls all over the place, so I am definitely dropping down a mat for this part. Let's do this, you guys. I agree, Kim. We making them feel the burn. Fire fist attack. Tara saying you should try voice acting. No, I shouldn't. Not with the voices I do in this show. All right, you guys. So on your backs, you are flying through this, you guys. You're doing a great job. So level 1, you're gonna be on your back. Your head is down. Bring your knees up and you're doing small bicycle kicks, okay? Head down, small bicycle kicks. Level 2, I want you to go a little bit bigger with your legs, reaching a little bit further out, and lift your head up and engage your upper abs. Level 3, elbow is going to come to the opposite knee with each kick. If it gets any darker, my white thighs will light the way and get us through this. All right, you guys, the net flies down on top of you. You've got to kick your way out. Pick the version that works for you. I'm going with level 2 on these. Do you guys know what kind of a mushroom loves to gossip? A shiitake. I like that one way too much. You guys, you're doing great. You're almost out of the net, but definitely in a vulnerable position. Rin Tin Ricky darts in front of you. He bites spears out of the air, snapping them in his strong jaws. One spear, though, gets through, and he yips! You can see its spore-tipped seal just sizzling in the wound. Despite that, your brave battle corgi fights on. Okay, you guys, rest for a moment. Drop your head, drop your feet. 5, 4, 3. Rin Tin Ricky's fighting. You can do it too, you guys. Come on. Keep going. You're almost out of the net. The strange blue orb continues. Wayfarer, this is the keeper of the sacred oil, High Cleric and Mechno Engineer, Sirocco. Named for Michael Sirocco. Thank you so much for tipping and supporting the show so many times. I'm scrying to you from Klackenheim. We are under siege, and we need your help. You break free of the net, muttering, I'm a little busy here. You get out, though, and you roll over onto your hands and knees. So you guys roll over, hands and knees. Get up off the ground. You got this. Oh, and John, thank you so much for tipping, man. Really appreciate you, bud. You are amazing. Venmo friend request, I will gladly accept. Appreciate you. All right, so hands and knees, you guys. You got out of the net, but we gotta bring the pain quick. Rin Tin Ricky's under attack, so let's do a fire fan. So for this one, you guys, level 1, hands and knees, step one leg out, circle the arm, and then switch. Other leg out, circle the arm. If you wanna go for level 2, then you're gonna go all the way up into a plank, and you're gonna do a circle, so you're coming up onto your side, circle, and switching back and forth. If you want to be, go for the hard mode, the hero mode. Level 3, as you go to your side and circle, bring the leg up. Switch, circle, leg up. If you have difficulty with your wrists, then you can do this on your forearms. You can go into a low plank, and you can circle here. You can do it from your knees and on the elbows. Find a way that works for you, and just keep moving, you guys. You're doing awesome. We're almost at the finish line. You got this. All right, pick your version, you guys. Flames fill the air, causing mushrooms to step back. Rin Tin Ricky pants at your side. You're both bleeding, but you're not giving up. The blue orb continues. The mushrooms have surrounded the city, clogged our mighty gears, and won't let us leave the forest. Even with our powerful magics, we're getting low on food and water and snackies. We need you to travel to the Tomb of Eternal Horrors. There, you must get us the ancient relic, the great antifungal relic of Apple Cider Vinegar. Voice is pretty crazy. Thank you for dealing with that. I gotta say, if you don't like vinegar and you use it anyway, you're gonna have vinaigrette. Do you know what famous Arab invented potato chips? Sultan vinegar. All right, you guys, your fire fan rips through the mushrooms. It clears a path, and you're able to get to your feet. So you guys, climb to your feet. You got this. Rin Tin Ricky. Rin Tin Ricky looks to you, panting. He nods, though, and he charges those mushrooms. Flank attack time, you guys. So it's time to bring the pain on these mushrooms. I'm gonna bring this up a little bit. There we go, that's better. All right, you guys, time for the flank attack. So level 1, you're gonna be doing hooks. So across, like you're wiping off a table with your whole arm. I don't recommend this. I was a busboy for years. They hated when I did this. So level 1, you're doing that motion with a slight lean. So lean to the side, hook. Lean to the side, hook. Just a slight lean, okay? Level 2, I want you to go for more of a side lunge. So level 2, lunge to the side, hook. Lunge to the side, hook. If you want to go for level 3, I want you to go down to the side, hook, step that leg up, bring it up to the side, step back, then switch, hook, step up, bring the leg up, open up, okay? Pick the version that works for you, you guys. I'm going for level 2 on these. See if I can stay up here with you all. Sarah saying, I lost my balance laughing at those jokes. That is what I love to hear. Maria's saying these mushrooms aren't fun guys. Classic. All right, you guys, let's do this. Okay, into position. Find the version. Let's do this. Get moving. Hook shots, flank shots, side to side. Rinse and Ricky, nips at their side. Your own flames come whipping in and strike them right underneath their caps. It swirls around inside, giving them an upside down swirly of fire. The ultimate bully move. You've got this, you guys. Keep going, keep going. The voice continues. Mechno engineer Sirocco comes through the blue orb, saying,
Do not fret, Wayfarer. The Tomb of Eternal Horrors is just a fancy name. It's not quite that bad. They've got maybe 1,000 years of worth of horrors at most.
I think I said horrors instead of horrors. That'll be a very different tomb. I apologize. That was a Freudian slip. Well, 1,000 years of terror doesn't sound nearly as bad. You roll your eyes. Well, that just sounds lovely. Keep going a little bit faster, you guys, a little bit faster. Your flank attacks take out dozens and dozens of the mushrooms. They are falling before your onslaught. Rest for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into it, you guys. You can push through the pain and make it through. You've got this. The remaining mushrooms, they all charge, trying to overpower you in one big attack. They are moving quick. Your battle corgi is ready. You're ready. While they're grouped together, go for a big final fire blast. You reach deep into your magical core, feeling your arcane energy swirling through your lungs, and you exhale flames. All right, you guys. Last workout of this whole thing. You're doing so good. Our last one, okay? So there's a few modifications for this one. It's a little weird, but boy, is it a good workout. So give this a try. So level 1, you're gonna have your hands on a chair. And what I want you to do is a yoga push-up. So you're gonna push through and up and then back, okay? So through, up, and back. That's gonna be level 1. If you wanna go for level 2, you're gonna be doing this on your hands and your knees. So I'm gonna lower this thing down so we can get back to the ground for this. Our last workout, you guys. Go strong, go hard. So you're gonna go for hands and knees. On your knees, scoop through, extend up, push back. I'm keeping my elbows in towards my ribs as I'm scooping through. If you're going for level 3, all the way up on your tootsies for this, it's gonna really burn those shoulders, your core, your back, a lot of good muscles. Let's do this, you guys. Last workout, make it happen, come on. You exhale and create spiraling serpents of magical fire. Mushrooms burst, becoming mushroom poppers. You cheer, huzzah! And then the ground vibrates. A mushroom the size of a house forms in front of you. Oh, great. They've got a giant mushroom. A humongous. Bum, bum, bum. All right, you guys, rest for 5, 4. Our last one, you guys, 3. You've got this, 2, 1. Get back into it. Push, you guys. Mecha now engineer Sirocco speaks again, though this time he sounds pained. Wayfarer, I want the record to show that I oppose this next part, but I was outvoted. The council believes that leverage is needed to ensure your aid and swift arrival of the relic. I will make sure he's treated well. The blue orb zips over to your battle corgi, pulses once, and then vanishes, along with Rin Tin Ricky. You guys, hold a plank. If you're using the chair, hold the plank on the chair. How will we stop the Hufungus? What do you say? Do we go straight for Klockenheim and try and save Rin Tin Ricky? Or do we go to the Tomb of Eternal Horrors and try to get the relic and bring it to Klockenheim? It's up to you to decide. And if this show continues, then we will find out next Monday at your workout comedy show. Guys, you did it. Bring it in for a fist bump. Congratulations. You survived the workout. Shannon's saying, these workouts always boost my morale. Thank you so much. That is what I want. I want you guys to have fun. So you can vote, you guys. We're gonna do a couple of quick stretches. And feel free to chime in the comments what you would like us to do. Do we go to the Tomb of Eternal Horrors and try to get the relic? Hug your right arm across the body. Drop your right shoulder away from your ear. We've done a fair amount with our arms today, so let's stretch it a little bit, okay? So do we go to the tomb, or do we go straight to Klockenheim, which is currently besieged by an entire army of mushdooms? What will we do? All right, switch it. Arm up, behind. Touch your tag behind you. Hug it across. Stretch out those triceps. Kim saying, no, battle corgis left behind. Save Rin Tin Ricky from Lacey. Adam saying, wow, dog napping is just rude. I feel like it'll go better if we run Aaron first, but I ain't happy about it. I'm not sure about that one, man. Valerie Falcone saying, save the battle corgi. Bambi saying, tomb. Oh, Sandra, thank you for the tip. Sandra, this kiss is just for you. Everybody else, look away from the screen. That was for you. Just you, Sandra. I made the whole thing go fuzzy. That was a bad kiss. I apologize. All right, hug the other arm across. I promise I brushed my teeth. All right, hug it in. Drop that shoulder. Feel a nice stretch across the side. Did you guys have fun? How did you like this first episode of season 4? Do you like what we're building towards here? I know it's kind of a funky one with those weird voices. I had fun though, so I hope you guys did. All right, let's bring it up. Touch the tag behind you. Hug that in. Stretch out that tricep. Make it happen, you guys. So if you want this show to continue, you guys, the way to make that happen is to tip, which is so easy. The info is in the description. Click any of the links to our Venmo, our PayPal, or hit us up on Zelle. Your tips are what make this happen. You are my workout buds. You are my champions. I'm your bard. So if you want these stories to continue, that's the easiest way to do it. And that is also how I pick the names for our characters, like our crazy engineer magician, Sirocco. Bring it down. Bring it down. Good job, you guys. Next, let's stretch out our legs just a little bit. A little bit of a leg stretch. Just a quick one. Grant saying, I loved it. What a trip. I like what you did there. We did do a lot of tripping. Let's step one leg back, sink down a little bit into a lunge, and then the same arm as the leg that's behind you, bring that up and reach slightly over. And you should feel a nice stretch all the way down and across. If you've been sitting a lot, this stretch should feel really good. I feel like we're all doing a little extra work in front of the computer these days. This is a great one to counter that. Sean saying, happy I made it to the end. Congratulations, man. They ain't easy. You heard how hard I was breathing. You did great. Okay, come out of that slow. Step that foot in. Let's switch legs. Bring the other one back. So I'm going to go through all the comments throughout this episode. I'll be cracking jokes with you guys throughout the evening and responding to all the stuff I didn't get to during the show. I will also look through what you guys voted for, and I will have that direct the next script, which I will start writing tomorrow. So you have through the end of tonight to post your comments and make that happen. Let's do one big breath in. Exhale, sink down slightly, and then step it up. Great job, you guys. Let's stretch out our shoulders a little bit. Terry saying, third choice, to get the relic and use it on the town. That's creative. I like that. All right, hands on the knees. You guys get to decide though, so whatever you want to go for. That is how this story will continue. So hands on the knees, drop one shoulder down. So I'm dropping it down and then look up towards the sky. I like to sometimes bend my elbow and play with it so you feel a nice stretch throughout your back, your scapula, your shoulder. Just hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Other shoulder down. So guys, I want your opinion on this. I have heard so many people on Facebook and of my friends talking about WandaVision. Have you watched the show, and is it worth checking out? I've heard you really got to get through the first couple episodes. All right, come out of that. Let loose of that. We're now going to do a quick quad stretch like we did earlier, but we're going to hold it a little bit longer. So you want to hold onto a chair or a wall, then pull your foot up, and then hug that heel in towards your booty. I like to then bring this hip a little forwards and my knees together and bring that forwards. Sandra's saying yes. Adam's saying definitely feels like the time-honored D&D murder hobo thing to do. Get the relic and use it on the town. That is classic murder hobo, let's be honest. Morgan's saying WandaVision is amazing. Bambi, Bambi, I love you, Bambi. You are always supporting the show. You're amazing. You're gonna be a named character soon. You've got to be. You've just been too awesome here. I'm glad that you like that show too, Bambi. I'll have to check that out. All right, other leg. Let's switch. Let's hug that in. Give those quads a little love. Casey's saying, totally worth watching. The first couple episodes are weird, but so glad you kept with it. See, that's what I keep hearing. I gotta give this a try. I just need like enough nerd recommendations to make me sit still long enough to like actually do it. Instead of like, I don't know, I feel like if I have time to relax, I'll be honest, I'm probably gonna play a video game. Like if it's like after 8 o'clock at night, I want just like a good mindless, something fun, you know? All right, that's enough of that. Let's let loose our leg. That was really good. Let's do a little bit of hamstring stretch because we all need some hamstring stretching. These are so good for us. So this one is easy to do. You don't have to get down on the ground. Take one foot forwards, pull the toe towards you so the heel is on the ground. Nice and long through our spine. Let's reach our hands up and go really long, and then come forwards with your arms wide like you're swan diving. Chest is up, and then bring your hand to the thigh, the knee, the shin, or even the toes, whatever feels good for you, and just hold that for 5 nice controlled breaths. Nice and slow breaths. I'm gonna come a little closer so I can chat with you guys while we're stretching. Sean saying, classic D&D is to do the option the DM didn't prepare for. That is so true. Whenever I am DMing with our friends, that is what always happens. Like a whole notebook full of stuff thrown away. I once built a whole campaign around having to go through Count Chocula's vampire dungeon, and it was all filled with different like cereal, like children's cereal puns. I built this whole crazy campaign, and then they went around the castle. They didn't even go in with all the clues I dropped. All right, let's come out of that. Let's switch legs. All right, toe towards you. Hinge forwards from the waist. Terry saying, let's insist our old enemies to get the town. Oh, enlist the old enemies to get the town. Oh, yeah, trick them. I dig that. We've made a couple enemies. It has been useful. All right, exhale. Sink into the stretch a little bit. Pull those the toes toward you so you get a nice stretch in the calves as well. Great job, you guys. Come out of that. I'm going to come in to show off my sweet workout pin. Not my nips, but my workout pin. I hope some of you guys are rocking your pins today as well. I will put a link for where you can get those too. Last stretch of the whole thing. Interlace the fingers, just like this, right behind your back, okay? You're then going to straighten out your elbows so your arms are long and interlaced. And then bring them up slightly. And at the same time, chest up, chin up, let your head fall back and really open your chest. If you're doing a lot on your cell phone, this is going to counter that forward hunch that we all get as we do that. So last of all, you guys, I want to just give a humongous thank you to all of you, my workout buds. I can't believe we are on season 4 of this show. It would not have continued without your guys' support, without you making it happen. So thank you, all my workout buds. Really appreciate you guys. And if you want to become part of our weekly team and join us every week, you can. You don't have to tip, but I really do appreciate it. It does help us a lot. As always, though, this is it, you guys. This is it. We're at the den, so shake it out. And it's Monday. The entire week is ahead of you, and you already did something amazing to start this week off. You made a great choice to be healthier, to be stronger, to be heroes. And you got the whole week ahead of you to do even more. So get out there, you guys. Make some magic, help a stranger, make someone's day better. Be the wayfarer, and have an amazing week. I'll talk to you soon, guys. Bye, everyone.